Hi, this is JJ and this is my Vox Humana telly. This is a CarbonTech special model. It's handmade in the Netherlands in Vlaardingen by Vox Humana Guitar Center. Those are luthiers that have been around for longer than I can remember, and I've been a customer, a regular customer at their place for over 10 years. Most of my setups are done over there. They do repair jobs, customizing, but they also have their own custom design instruments and, you know, like more generic kind of instruments with a twist, if you will. This is a very nice Telecaster that I got recently. I traded in my old telly for this, and this simply beats, you know, in my humble opinion, any American standard telly. It's got an older body, very nice wood grain texture, sunburst finish, string through body. Of course, it's got a bird's eye maple neck, which is very nice, has a nice figuring in there. It's got Gotoh tuners. It's got a CarbonTech neck, so it has a truss rod that will virtually not bend. So once you get this set up, it's going to stay set up very nicely for a very long time. It's got two single coil pickups like on any traditional Telecaster. These are Kinman Broadcaster pickups, and those are slightly hotter than normal Fender Telecaster pickups. They have a very nice definition in the mid-range, and they're super quiet, super noiseless. If I roll the volume up, you know, there's barely no 60 cycle hum. It's got volume and tone, and this little guy over here, this is what I like to call the pot of doom. I'll tell you more about that later. It's got a very interesting wiring schematic to a 4-way switch. Okay, this has a bird's eye maple neck, and this is a CarbonTech, a Vox Humana CarbonTech neck. And that means that it doesn't have a metal truss rod, but a CarbonTech, kind of a graphite type of material, I guess, for a truss rod. So these are very solid. Once you have them set up, and setups, by the way, they work magic at Vox Humana, and I'm talking about 10 years of experience. Magical setups they do. But once you have it set up properly with these kinds of necks, the setup's going to remain good for a very long time. Also, it improves sustain greatly and the overall tone, of course. talk about the wiring for a bit. As I said, these are Kinman Broadcaster pickups, a little hotter than vintage style tele pickups, more definition in the mid-range and super quiet. It's wired to a 4-way switch. When you put it in the front position, as you can see over here, it's just the neck pickup. When you put it in position 2, you get both pickups together. When you put it in position 3, you get the back pickup. Now when I go to position 4 on the pickup selector switch, I'm also getting the back pickup. But this is where the pot of doom comes into play. When I roll up this little pot in the middle, what I'm doing is I'm blending in the neck pickup with the bridge pickup, but only in series. So you get more bottom end, more punch basically. So let's just dial it up a little bit. First here's without it. And that's just a hair. Let's go back. Let's dial it up some more. That's all the way up. So you can imagine that is a very useful feature for more mid-range as a solo boost perhaps, or if you're just looking for a punchier bridge pickup sound. Now the cool thing, because it has a 4-way switch, is you can set it up for kind of like a solo tone, or like a punchier rhythm tone, and then go back to position 3, which is just a normal bridge pickup. And I don't have any pedals up here, you know what I'm saying? So very useful feature, 4-way switch and this series pot of doom that they develop at Vox Humana Guitar Center. It's something that they thought of and they're doing in a bunch of guitars that they offer. Okay, now I'll let you hear how this little series thing sounds when running into the overdrive channel. I'll start with it off and then gradually turn it up when I'm playing. pickup sounds particularly sweet with a little overdrive, and I've also added some reverb from the amplifier. Here's the in-between position. Now this guitar also loves to be played with some effects. Here's the neck pick with some reverb and tremolo from the amp. So there you have it, the Vox Humana CarbonTech Special Telly, a marvelous instrument made by wonderful people over at Vox Humana Guitar Center in Vlaardingen, the Netherlands. If you ever have the chance to go there, it's a suburb of Rotterdam, very close to my house. I go there a lot. I highly recommend you do so. They have a bunch of very nice custom-made instruments, some boutique amplifiers also, not that many effects, but some production guitars, you know, like Fenders and what have you. And the coffee is great, and they're very, very nice people. So go check them out. Their website should appear in the screen right now. It's over there. Visit that too. Please subscribe to my channel. Go to my Facebook page. That's facebook.com/JJ Likes Guitar. See you next time. JJ out.